Elikiel Alexander, back to another video, and it's going to be a reading video too. After a long time, I'm finally back. Let us start this video right now, and let's get into the action. So today we are going to read a grade 6 story. Right now I'm in grade 5 and 10 years old. Well, I'm glad to be back. Comment below which one of these stories you would like for me to read. A few of these stories I've never seen on this app, like Mark Twain, Falling Water, Sakagaud, I've seen Adopting Our Puppy. I've never seen Canoeing, The American Penny, A Trip Back in Time, Frida Kahlo? Okay, I can't pronounce that properly. Mobile Safety, and Cheerleading. I've never seen those before. And The Dust Bowl, and Jessica Alba. Well, right now we'll do sea otters. This is my favorite water animal, easily the cutest, and sometimes I would wish to have them as my pet. Let us start this reading passage. Listen carefully and hear as I read. Sea otters. The sea otter is a marine animal native to the coast of the Pacific Ocean. Unlike other marine animals, sea otters do not have a layer of blubber to help keep them warm. Instead, they have the densest fur in the animal kingdom, which insulates them. Although a sea otter can walk on land, they live mostly in the ocean. Sea otters are a keystone species, meaning their role in the environment has a greater effect than other species. Sea otters are critical to maintaining the balance of kelp ecosystems. Without them, the smaller mammals would eat the kelp, which provides protection for many. Sea otters also help to reduce levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, and keeping kelp forests safe plays an important role in capturing carbon in the coastal ecosystems. So the sea otters have a very large keystone in this. Protecting the kelp forest and everything is a big job for such a little animal. Let's continue. Sea otters eat urchins, abalone, mussels, clams, crabs, snails, and about 40 other marine species. Sea otters eat approximately 25% of their weight in food each day to support their high metabolism. In the U.S., there are two distinct sea otter species. There is the northern sea otter and the southern sea otter. Northern sea otters are found around the Aleutian Islands, southern Alaska, British Columbia, and Washington. Southern sea otters, also known as California sea otters, live in the waters along the Californian coastline. Historically, sea otters numbered between several hundred thousand to more than a million in the world. But due to fur trading, the sea otter population dropped to a total of less than 2,000 in the early 1900s. Today there are estimated to be over 106,000 sea otters in the wild, with just under 3,000 living around California. Sea otters spend much of their lives in the water and can dive up to 330 feet when foraging for food. They sometimes rest in coastal kelp forests, dropping the kelp over their bodies to keep from drifting away. Sea otters are one of the few mammals, other than primates, that are known to use tools. They use small rocks or other objects to hammer shellfish and get them open. Although sea otters can be playful, they are not considered to be social animals. They spend much of their time alone, and each adult can meet its own needs in terms of hunting, grooming, and defense. So we have learned that sea otters do have a big role to play, a very large role to play in the sea, kelp forests, and reducing carbon dioxide. But we need to save the sea otters. This paragraph says, historically, sea otters numbered between several hundred thousand to more than a million in the world. But due to fur trade, the sea otter population dropped to a total of less than 2,000 in the early 1900s. We need to save the sea otter population. Well, guys, it's time to answer each of these questions. If you get anyone wrong, comment in below to see whether I get it wrong, or if you get it right, or if I get it wrong, or if you get it wrong and I get it right. So question number 1. What is the main idea of this passage? To describe the kelp forests, to explain the life and habitats of sea otters, to understand what sea otters eat, to describe where sea otters live. I think it's answer number 2, to explain the life and habitats of sea otters. Tell me what you got, what you put in, but I got that right. Tell me what you put. If you ever choose to go and get this app, tell me what you would put. What keystone species? Question number 2. What is a keystone species? A species in the northern sea? A species that has the densest fur? A species that eats smaller mammals? Or a species that has an important effect on the environment? I'm going with answer number 4. A species that has an important effect on the environment. I got that correct as well. Why is kelp so important for our environment? Sea otters eat kelp. Kelp needs to control carbon dioxide. Sea otters use kelp to catch their food. Kelp helps to control the Southern Sea. I think it's answer number 2. Kelp has to control carbon dioxide. Helps to control. But anyway, which of these do sea otters eat? Crabs, snails, mussels, or all of the above? Let's go with all of the above. Correct again. Question number 5. What kind of sea otter lives around Alaska? Southern sea otters? Northern sea otters? What? Why is this here? Keystone sea otters? Pacific sea otters? Okay, maybe... One of them lives around the northern sea otters. It looks like I got that wrong. I went with answer number 1, southern sea otters. But I was wrong. How do sea otters keep warm? They have an extra layer of blubber. They walk on land to get out of cold water. They have extremely dense fur. All of these are true? Or all of the above? It's definitely not all of the above, so let's just X that out for a second. Let's just X it out. They have an extra layer of blubber. The passage literally said sea otters don't have blubber. They walk on land to get out of cold water, or they have extremely dense fur. They walk on land to get out of cold water, X that out. So they have extremely dense fur. And that is answer number 4. I got it correct. How many sea otters are living in the world today? Over 100,000, over 1 million. No, that's not 10 million. Is that 10 million? Over 1 million, less than 3,000, less than 2,000. This is easy. They literally said that there are 106,000 sea otters living now. So over 100,000 is the correct answer. What effect did the fur trade have on sea otters? Sea otters developed the dense fur in the animal kingdom. The population grew from 2,000 to 100,000. The population dropped from 1 million to less than 2,000. Sea otters no longer live around California. I think it's answer number 3. The population dropped from 1 million to less than 2,000. So, correct! Which of the following is true? An adult sea otter can take care of itself without a group. Sea otters stay away from kelp forests so they don't get stuck. Sea otters can open shellfish with just their hands and teeth. Sea otters are native to the Atlantic Ocean. I'm going to X out the 3 others. I think it's answer number 1. An adult sea otter can take care of itself without a group. And I got it correct. Now for the last question. Question number 10. Which of the following is false? Sea otters eat 25% of their weight in food each day. That's true. Sea otters stay only in the water. Southern sea otters live around California. Sea otters can dive up to 330 feet. I'm going with answer number 2 because the passage say that the sea otters can walk on land. Wait. Okay, I got that right. I almost went with the wrong one, but I stuck to answer number 2. So, guys, now that I'm done with this passage, tell me which ones you got wrong and which ones you got right in the comments below. And after a few days, I'll be recording another video, mostly on Saturdays and Sundays, because I have to go to school from Monday to Friday. So I'll be back for another video. See you next time. And tell me if it's a good idea to be able to read like this to other people. Well, that's a dumb question, but I know it's good for me to do that and all. But tell me. See you next time. Bye.